Let me be honest with you. This is one of the worst scripts I've ever read. There's no cohesion with the story. It doesn't make sense. I think you're just trying to pick up on the Katrina stuff while it's hot. I think you do better to yourself and the state of Louisiana if you just get back to New Orleans and help the Katrina victims. I'm sorry, it's a piece of trash.
So we read the script, we liked the script.
Yeah, In the Water, I think we both liked outstanding.
We're thinking about changing In the Water, because it's more of an action piece to us. We're thinking of like their survival of the hunted. Something like that is really going to grab hold.
I like that.
Right. So that way when the audience is in there, their whole thing is, you've got your alligators, which we're going to switch to a croc because it's bigger, is going to be able to get up on these rooftops and pull these people up. They're the hunted, but they will survive ultimately.
So the alligators are kind of like rescuing the people?
No. They're eating the people, but the people ultimately will survive because they are hunted by these. See, it's the survival of the hunted.
I think there's like a half a page that refers to an alligator. So I mean, it's like it's a character-driven piece.
You're right about that. The only thing is that once the hurricane comes and goes and everything's flooded, we feel like we're open.
You have the people who are trying to be rescued, and then you have the crocodiles, or alligators, but we're thinking crocs because they're bigger.
Can I interject? They don't have crocodiles in Louisiana, right?
Oh, the people in the U.S., they don't know that.
Katrina event was like no other in the history of this country. And I felt it personally. I didn't have family or friends there. I'm not from there, but I felt it personally like it was an attack on me as an American.
It was like nature taking a pot shot at us as a great country, and it wasn't warranted.
So I have a question. What have you guys produced? I mean, like, why should we give our baby to you guys?
Well, here's
no offense, but just asking.
No, that's a good question, and that's a smart question. As you go around the city,
you'll run into a lot of
people.
people.
You got to say what's in it for me, because that's what's the difference between a professional and a
hack.
But there's snakes in the water. There's crocodiles in the water. There's alligators.
There's rats.
Tadpoles with big teeth.
Yeah, exactly. You've got a stray dog that's all of a sudden hungry. Right, you understand. Remember the crocodiles that they used in that one Arnold film, American Hero, where he falls through and he's rolling on the ground and these gigantic crocs come out like 40, 50 feet. Yeah, it's outstanding. We could use those exact same effects. We could even steal that footage because that'd be cheaper. We can do computer graphic effects to make them
like The Incredibles.
Better than The Incredibles.
Could we get an ensemble cast like a Sidney Poitier?
Oh, of course. I mean, the people that are going to be drawn to this project are going to be huge, and that's one reason why the budget will be so.
You know what? I'm glad you said that.
I always liked Theo from The Cosby Show. So.
Theo, yeah. What's his name? Jamal.
Malcolm Lee.
Kareem.
Malcolm Walker.
Jackson.
Something
like that. Yeah.
It's one of those names like Osama, but I'm not saying I'm not saying anything about him. I'm just saying. And if you think about, I'm glad you said Sidney Poitier, because what is going to move America more than Sidney Poitier trapped on the roof of his home with an angry crocodile snapping at his heels?
Exactly.
I was thinking the same thing, man. I was thinking, guess who's coming to dinner?
Exactly. Right. What's that movie with the nuns where?
Guess who's coming to Katrina?
2 Mules for My Sister Sarah. But that's a Western.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Yeah. No.